National Security Advisor of India, Ajit Doval, made an unannounced visit to Moscow on Tuesday. The two-day visit comes in an attempt to review progress and discuss latest developments in bilateral ties between the two countries. According to reports, during the talks with Russian authorities, Doval is likely to discuss Afghanistan and counter-terrorism. India remains concerned about the Taliban's ties with Pakistan-based terror groups. Doval is also expected to discuss defense, food and energy security in the background of the Ukraine conflict. During his visit, Doval is also expected to hold talks with his Russian counterpart. India's import of oil and fertilizers have increased in the past few months despite pressure from the West over crude imports from Russia. Doval is also likely to take part in a meeting of top security officials of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization members in Uzbekistan. The meeting is set to take place on Thursday and Friday this week. The SCO meeting of National Security Advisors will focus on the upcoming summit next month. And for more on this, our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal has sent us this report from New Delhi. Listen in.
Indian NSA Ajit Doval is in Moscow and he will be holding talks with his counterparts. Now, we know that the visit, of course, is important given that he is the only second Indian minister or official to be in Russia since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now, earlier we saw Mansukh Mandavia, Indian minister, being in Russia. Now, of course, the Indian NSA, the Indian defense minister also addressed an important conference, but he addressed it virtually. But largely, India and Russia have close relationship. India has been importing crude oil from Russia, which has significantly increased, and we could expect the Indian Prime Minister to visit Russia later this year as part of the annual dialogue mechanism. But if you look at the relationship, one of the main pillar of this relationship is the defense pillar, in which, of course, the Russians are playing an important role in terms of joint ventures, but in terms of providing S-400 missile system to New Delhi as well. So Russia, of course, has been a traditional partner, and we could expect the relationship to further strengthen at a time when we have seen increased geopolitical changes. Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.